Yeah, yeah. Hoo-hoo. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Kayla Lachey, and today you guys already know what's going on. I didn't think I'd be doing this video honestly so soon, but my apartment is pretty much fully furnished and I'm really excited to take you guys on a tour of my apartment here in the DC area. I live in the DMV. I'm born and raised here. I moved away and then I moved back. So this is my first apartment in the DC area, and it took me a while to get everything fully furnished because I started from scratch. I ended up selling a lot of my stuff in my storage unit in Los Angeles and started brand new color concepts, new home decor aesthetics, trying to find out what it is that I actually like in my 30s. So as a refresher, I am 32 years old. I'm a single girl that lives in a 1-bedroom plus a den apartment. I have a dog, so it's just us, and I've really been able to maximize the space that I have in this apartment. So I'm going to be able to share with you guys how I organize my stuff as an overview, also give you guys details on where I got like certain pieces. A lot of it was on a budget, baby. I was balling on a budget, but I also love little bits of luxury sprinkled throughout the apartment. So you guys will see a good balance of those. For my home decor style, I also really love browns and neutral tones. So you're going to see a lot of that, as well as like modern clean line pieces, and I will be sure to link as much as I can in the description box below. I will try to categorize things by room so you guys can find those items that maybe I reference in today's walkthrough, but I also will clarify as we go through the tour what items I got for review, because I did a lot of collaborations with my move, which was so blessed. It couldn't have come at a more perfect time to receive furniture pieces that I was gonna have to buy already, starting from basically nothing and trying to fully furnish an apartment so quickly. Like, I really saved up a fund, like a sinking fund, just to move. So baby, that went by so quick. So if you're trying to move, please save up a good chunk of money. I would say $10,000. I know that sounds like a lot, but not in today's economy. You want to make sure that you have couple months of rent, you know, get your furniture that you actually like. And that was one big tip for me on a budget, is buying things once. I want to get what I want the first time and not get something temporarily that I'm gonna have to replace later, because that's just money wasted. So you guys are gonna see, like I said, more expensive pieces in certain areas like the kitchen. I really value good cookware. I really value smell good products. I also really value having a comfortable mattress and bedding, because you know we need to prioritize sleep. But I also value more affordable finds like IKEA. If I wanted to do my closet, you know, I didn't want to pay $10,000 to do a custom closet when I could go to IKEA and do it more on a budget. So you guys are going to see a good mix of Amazon. I know I got a lot of stuff from Target. I got stuff from Overstock, and those are pretty much the big places that I went. And then, like I said, collaborations really saved me, because the couch, baby, the couch on its own was already over $1,000. My dining table, over $1,000. So very blessed for all those opportunities to be able to furnish my space the way that I like. Very Pinterest inspired. Then I think you guys are gonna really enjoy my home style and also my home finds. If you guys are also looking to revamp your space, maybe you're also trying to move soon, maybe you're just looking for a new home like decor refresh, then maybe I can offer some good pieces on a budget. So definitely stay tuned as well. Don't forget to subscribe, because I am filming this video before my closet is done. You can see it's looking a hot mess back here. My IKEA pieces are actually out for delivery today. So once I have the time to go pick those up and my dad has the time to come by to help me install them, I will do another vlog as an update on my IKEA Pax wardrobe. I am going to my grandpa's funeral this week, so honestly I'm not in a rush to get that done. However, I wanted to give you guys something on my channel that is more exciting, because I'm not vlogging a whole lot these days. I'm in the bed, guys, I'm asleep. So I thought this would be really interesting to hopefully hold you guys over for like a few days. I don't know, guys. It's been rough out here. I'm not gonna hold you. But I am excited because I'm really happy with the way that my apartment has come together, and I've really made it feel like home. Like, it really does feel like home when I walk into my apartment, and I just really love this space. So I could see myself living here another year, like renewing my lease and really truly enjoying decorating early for Christmas and getting into home decor for fall. And obviously I want to do some spring home decor as well once I finish my closet back here, because I'm still working on a budget. So those are videos that I definitely want to post for you guys here on my channel. So if that interests you, then definitely stick around. So let's go ahead and get into my apartment tour. So we're at the entryway of the apartment right now, and I guess I'll just start with the tour here. It's not perfect. I wanted it to be very much so how it is all the time, very lived in. I keep all my shoes over here. I kind of call this space the mud room. You guys saw recently I did an entire organization of these shelves, and I absolutely love the way that I put everything together. So if you guys want to check out my moving vlog series playlist for rooms in detail, then definitely do that. I'll link it on the screen for you guys to check out. So a lot of these organizers I got online on a budget, so all of my junk essentially is hidden here. Dog food, cleaning products. I have a stackable washer and dryer. Again, it works when it wants to in this apartment. And then I just keep a lot of my slide-on shoes for whenever I take the pup out. Here is a closet in the entryway, which is kind of nice that everything is tucked away. So when you walk into the apartment, it's kind of like its own entry as it is. So this honestly is a hot mess. It is my storage closet. So I keep a lot of my jackets, luggage, gym duffel bags, grocery bags, my wagon, my gym bag, and then these totes for seasonal things like Christmas decor down here. I have empty one here as well. So things I'm not using on a day-to-day basis for the most part, like my Christmas tree is also somewhere tucked away. So this is really nice additional storage that I have in this apartment. This is just the water heater closet, so I obviously don't have access. So over here is my den. I love having this extra like bonus space. A lot of people, I'm sure, would turn this into an office or maybe like a baby room. It has no windows, which is why it's a den. It truly feels like a cave in here. So I have a little ceiling light. And this is the IKEA pack system that you guys saw a couple of vlogs ago. Absolutely have been loving this setup. It really elevated the overall feel and look of this apartment while also maximizing my storage and my organization needs. I also use this for filming and doing try-on reviews and getting ready for the day. So this chair was sent to me for a collab from Costway, along with this vanity. The vanity, to be for real, is not the best quality, and it is not obviously real wood, so you're gonna see like it's very wonky. I don't know. And the shipping, like the box was kind of dented, so some of the pieces are dented. So I wouldn't really recommend this vanity, but it is really nice. It serves a purpose for me right now, and it does look really good with this oversized chair in here. I think it really elevates the look of it, and it's really comfy to sit in to get ready and to record content. So I'll have an update once I get the rest of the pieces for this wardrobe within the next week or two. I also have this floor mirror here which lights up. This is an Amazon find, was also sent to me for a collaboration, so I'll be sure to link this in the description for you guys to check out. Really affordable. I think it was around 200, could be less than that. I keep a step stool so I can get up to my hang stuff. And then I moved Leroy's second bed in here because he really likes the cave feel. He also likes to be in here while I'm getting ready. That is from PetSmart. So yeah, this stuff is just like chilling here until I get the rest of my wardrobe together. But that is what the den looks like if you're just standing in like the hallway. I just love this room so much, and I actually have these little night lights sprinkled throughout the apartment as well, which you guys will see. So at nighttime they come on automatically. It just looks so nice, kind of like a hotel. So I will also link those in the description for you guys to check out. And then we get into the main apartment living space. So very open concept. I love, again, that I have a hallway situation where when you walk in, you don't just see everything all at once. So I actually did a little entryway setup over here. This mirror was a Target find, as well as this table. It also came in 2 other color options. I really wanted to do black accents for my apartment, and I love the art detailing, so I'll definitely link that for you guys. I have some coffee table books from Byredo and then Chanel, as well as just a little key dropper for my essentials whenever I go to take my dog out, some chapstick that I like to always apply while I'm just walking around. This lamp, I love this lamp. It's from IKEA, and I love the orange. I kind of want to bring some more orange into the apartment for spring. And then I got this vase filler from Target, and then this little bowl is concrete from Amazon. So I kind of have this here with some matches, and I really like how this looks. I just think it's a cute space, very clean. I also don't like a lot of clutter, so you guys will see my kitchen is very much so not so cluttered. I know it looks like I have a lot going on, but these are things that I use day to day. So I will give you guys a little walkthrough of what I have going on and what appliances I guess I use. I love this espresso machine. It really saved me so much money not having to get coffees out. And this is another Amazon find, and it was sent to me from Casa Brews. It is pricier. I think it's around $600, but it comes with all the tools that you need to make your perfect lattes and cappuccinos and all that good stuff. So 10 out of 10 recommend. I've had it for literally since like last summer, and it's still amazing. I have the Smeg kettle in the chrome, and I also have the Smeg toaster. It's the 2-slice one, also in chrome. And I did a little nook over here because it's not much counter space where I can prep food, so I made it more decorative. I have a couple bottles of wine, a cutting board, and then a cookbook of recipes that I want to start making. I got this book from Home Goods or Marshall's, and then the cutting board is from Trader Joe's. As far as my cookware, I definitely invested in OurPlace. They did send me these newer titanium pieces, but what I use, because I've obviously had these before I moved in, is their steam colorway. I have the other pans to match this collection, which is really nice, but I 10 out of 10 recommend OurPlace if you're looking to get kitchen stuff, anything for your kitchen, dishware, pots, pans, utensils, all that good stuff, glassware. They have such cute stuff, and that was on my Pinterest board, so I'm really thankful that they gifted me these newer pieces in the OurPlace Always pot. And then this is the Always pan, again in the titanium. And I think they're so freaking cute. They match my other appliances perfectly. So I'll definitely link you guys to OurPlace below if you guys want to shop through my affiliate link and just give them a browse. I keep my dishware also pretty simple. I didn't even run the dishes, so most of them are in the dishwasher. These glasses are also from OurPlace, and they're so stinking cute. A lot of my other glasses are Amazon finds, Crate and Barrel, Amazon. My dishes I get the most questions about, specifically these bowls. These are from West Elm, so I 10 out of 10 recommend. They are very delicate though, so be careful. I hand wash majority of these. These little sauce bowls are from Target, and then these beige bowls are also from Target. So a good mix of affordable pieces and also nice glassware as well. More bowls from the set, some vases up there, and shot glasses. So very simple dishware. I also have the Diptyque hand soap, the exfoliating one, and then also their dish soap. They're really not that special. I really just wanted the bottles, so once these run out I will refill with something more affordable. I just like the coloring of these two because it matches my apartment decor color scheme perfectly. This little veggie scrubber is also from Target. So those are like the things I have on my counters. I don't like to keep a whole lot going on. And then I also have this, which again, y'all, I was not ready for this video. I need to refill my stuff, but this is also from Target. So for my silverware, I'm not going to show you in all of my cabinets because most of them look a hot mess. As you can tell, I have a lot of chip clips and extra straws, but I did want to do these bamboo style organizers. You guys will have seen them in my bedroom, but also in the beauty room, in the vanity, and the kitchen drawers. The silverware is probably one of my favorite sets. Very long, like elongated stems. I will definitely link these below. I wanted to invest in quality. So far, 4 months in, they have not like pilled. You know, some silverware sets I've found in the past, I'd get like rose gold ones or black sets and they would chip away. I've put these in the dishwasher. I also hand wash a lot of my stuff and they still look brand new. So these were around $100. I don't know, it was a set of like what, 4 for each piece. And when I was looking at the materials, it is very comparable to really expensive sets that I saw at West Elm, Crate & Barrel, CB2. So I 10 out of 10 recommend. If I can find the link from my order history, I'll definitely pop those below. And then again, I have all of my OurPlace in the steam, which is so my vibe. Everything has to coordinate here, so I again recommend you guys check them out. They do a lot of great bundle deals where you can actually save, and I did invest in their knife set as well, and these are some of my most used pieces. I keep the little covers on them too. And of course, I had to get the matching steam blender from OurPlace. So I'll definitely put you guys on if you guys are looking for super aesthetic appliances. This I would leave out on the counter, but baby, I don't have enough space. But I like to make more smoothies and acai bowls, and I'll do like a homemade dairy-free pesto. But I tend to do my smoothies in the summer. So yeah, like that's just some of my organization. And I also have another like bamboo style tray in this drawer just to help me organize my wellness goodies. So again, I'll link these trays. I think they were like $5. They have tons of different sizes. Those are from Target. And then I keep my utensils. A lot of these are Target. My little saucer thing for when I cook. And a lot of these also came from OurPlace as well. And then I keep my drying mat from Amazon. And then a lot of these linens came from Target. This drawer, I have more kitchen utensils. Again, beige is just my thing. I wanted an all beige kitchen. I have a food scale to weigh out my food. Can opener, peelers, plasticky products. And then over here, like this is just a hot mess, y'all. But I know where everything is. I have my prep stuff. So you guys will see I have mixing bowls, a colander, my OurPlace cutting board I bought before I moved in a bundle actually with my knives, and I saved money that way. And definitely recommend it. It is so cute for even just plattering food and hosting. I have these like gold cookie sheets that I also got from Target. My other Always pan in the steam colorway that I bought in a bundle as well when I moved. And then measuring cups. Yes, I have a beige lighter. Like everything just needs to coordinate, and I just love having things that match. So love all the extra storage underneath this island. It really maximized the space of all of my junk essentially. And then in here I have, girl, it's so lived in. It was really cute when I did my kitchen organization. I have a mix of glass containers. I actually don't recommend these for storing food. Tea bags, it's fine. They're not very airtight, so I kind of put like meat sticks, things that don't really require airtight containers. These ones, however, love. I want to get these in a bigger size for pasta. And then I have a mix of these acrylic bins from Target for root vegetables, and then my pre-workout snacks. Very much lived in. This apartment doesn't have a full pantry, so I dedicated this to my pantry space. The fridge, girl, again, very lived in. Oat milk, sauces, we got that Oxy shred for the gym. Beverages, some distilled water. You know, I I'm a fit girl, so I'd be eating ground beef and vegetables. I do have a Brita because I don't have a fridge where it has one of those dispensers on the outside. And then I have a freezer at the bottom. I have lots of goodies in here. Vegetables, rices, like carbs, proteins, whatever. Basics. And as you could tell, this kitchen has an island. I got my bar stools in a set of 2 from Amazon. You could also get them in a set of 3 or 4. I didn't want to get 3, although I feel like they could have fit. I just didn't want them to be too cluttered or too smushed together. So this I tend to keep very clean as well, and it works really nicely for a quick meal. If I have guests over, sometimes I'll work on my laptop over here. And then I have these coasters. A lot of you guys did not like them when I first showed you my home essentials, like back before I moved. My mom said they looked like tombstones, but they're travertine. I think they're so freaking cute, and I have them sprinkled all over the apartment because I use them every day. So I have those over here. This is my dog's little nook. I have his dog crate here with his food bowls. These are really cute bowls. They're very shallow, so I do have to refill his water multiple times a day. And these I got from Target. Affordable find. This is a Diggs dog crate. I think this is the size medium, or no, this could be the small. It's more aesthetic than those black crates that he's had before, so it really blends in a lot better in this space. 10 out of 10 recommend. He doesn't feel anxious or anything in here. He's such a good dog when I leave, and you can turn it into a playpen by removing the top of it. So I definitely recommend this dog crate. So clutch. And then over here is my garbage. This is a Simply Human trash can. I've always had this brand. My last one before I moved out of California lasted 8 years, and it's just so clutch. So it's one of the ones that you step on. A little pricey for a trash can, but it's so sleek and it's just perfect. You don't see the trash bag hanging over or anything like that. And as you can tell, I was able to make room for a dining table. So I did get my couch sent for collab along with my dining table. I have a corner unit apartment, so sometimes it gets backlit and the lighting isn't the best. The couch is so freaking comfy. It's modular. There's an ottoman piece, a corner piece. Like, you could literally take away those pieces. You can get the 3 cushions if you wanted to, make it fit your space however you want. I was just really lucky that this actually fit in my apartment. Love this couch so much. Sometimes I move the ottoman to the corner and it's a big lounger, and I could have guests sleep over. Easily fit 2 people on this sofa. The rug I have is from, where did I get this? Target. It's so cute. It is brown, so a lot of chocolate and also beige going through it. I didn't want to have like an all white apartment. I wanted to have warmth and make it cozy and inviting, so I wanted to have something to ground the space, especially since I have a lot of beige and white walls. So really love this. The pillows that I have on here, the covers are all from Amazon. Such good finds, and they are pillow covers, and then I bought pillow inserts separately, so those you can find directly on my Amazon storefront. I really like doing this because I'm able to swap them out seasonally and not have to store huge pillows everywhere, and it's just more versatile that way. So I have the same ones over here. And then my mom actually crocheted this blanket for me, so I washed it recently and put it out for springtime. And then I also have this blanket over here, which is a Crate and Barrel find. I really like the pop of the green. It's just very earthy. It reminds me of like a tree or something with the brown paired with it. And then over here I have a, what is a Samsung TV, so that's just mounted on the wall. And then I have this console table, that's what it's called. This was also gifted to me, and I can't think of who sent it, so I will link it in the description box below. It actually is adjustable. This brown piece could pull out even further if you want to, and I love how everything here, you guys will see, is low profile, so it fits the couch as well, as my couch is very low to the ground, but it also gives me the ability to store a lot of stuff away and other storage. I also have a sound bar that was also gifted, and some candles, and I use an Aroma 360 and it smells amazing. I didn't want to turn it on because it has a little slight buzzing noise, but the way that, girl, the scents just make your house smell like a luxury hotel. The lamp I have in my living room is concrete. It is a floor lamp. I would say more low profile for a floor lamp with an oversized linen shade. That was also gifted to me as well, so I'll be sure to try to link it if you guys are interested. Over here on the floor, y'all, I have my walking pad. I haven't used it much recently because I do have a gym membership. I also have a gym in my apartment, but if I want to get some steps in before I eat or something to help my digestion, then I'll hop on here. This is also an Amazon find, very affordable. As you can tell, it matches my apartment aesthetic. It's very slim, so you could put this under a bed, you could tuck it in a closet, you could use this under a desk at home. I keep it behind the couch because I don't want to really be looking at this right when you walk into the apartment. And then on the other side behind the couch, I have my dining room table. So I tried to find these chairs and they are basically not being sold anymore, but they are an Amazon find. I really fell in love with them because they reminded me of a CB2 version, except these were $200 each. The CB2 ones were $400. They're also in a beautiful chocolate color, which is gorgeous. The table is massive, you guys, and it is a very heavy duty quality table. The base is made out of iron and the top is probably some type of hey Leroy, oh, come here. Sorry about that, guys, but it looks like marble, but it is like some heavy duty type of material. This was also gifted to me and I was worried it wouldn't fit because it is so big with the dimensions. It fits this nook perfectly, and that's exactly where I envisioned it in this layout, was right in the corner where I could look out for the views and see the sunsets while I'm eating. As you can see, I like to work here, so I set up my laptop and my iPad and do my editing, and you can do games on this. Very great for hosting. I only did 2 chairs because it's just me. And if I want, hopefully if these chairs ever come back in stock, you know, I could order another one. But again, I didn't want to have too much clutter in this apartment. I also have those stools over there, so I didn't really need a ton of seating space. So for now, like, this works for me. And I really like this velvet material. Like, it's just so nice, like a barrel style, very comfortable. Like when I'm sitting here and editing, oh, I love. One of my favorite Amazon finds for sure. And then over here is my walkway to the bathroom and then the bedroom. I have this one piece of artwork in the living space. I need to get some more, but I had to prioritize the furniture before I prioritized wall art. So this was also gifted to me as well. Would also buy more pieces from them because I really like the sizing and how customizable these pieces are for your space and the quality of it. It's not canvas, it's like kind of hard, but it fits my color palette literally so good. Now, I really wanted a standing glass shower when I was touring. I was so stuck on that, but I compromised for the corner unit. So I actually really love this shower, but I also love even more the lighting of this mirror. It gives a hotel feel. Again, I don't like a lot of clutter. I'm about to clean the bathrooms today, so this is it very much so lived in, very realistic of what it looks like, but I try to just clean up after myself every single day to keep on top of the cleaning. But I do have some Byredo products here. I freaking love Byredo. I need to re-up on this. I'm not sure if I'm gonna try a different scent, but the suede is so good. And if you have eczema prone skin, this lotion does not irritate my skin. So really love this combo. I have the Mojave Ghost body lotion here. Some matches, if you know, you know, from Diptyque. And then this tray is another Amazon find. So freaking cute. I love having products on a tray. I think that elevates the style. And then I also have another one of these night lights in the bathroom because I like to shower with mood lighting, not all these bright lights on. And then I did more of like a decorative corner over here. This is from Crate and Barrel. It has my cotton products. I love the odd shape of this. I also have my crystal here, which I bought in LA, probably from like a Home Goods or something. They have such good crystals there if you're looking for some. And then this little like, oh my gosh, it's so dusty. This Dossier diffuser, guys, I've had since I moved in, so it has lasted me 4 months. Like, the affordability of these, the smells of these are so good, and they last so long. This one is the Gourmand White Flowers, which is a version of the Flower Bomb fragrance, I believe, and it's so good in here. So I love that. I keep my robes on this hook. And then, girl, we don't need to go see what's going on in there. It's honestly a hot mess. But that's my bathroom. Very simple, very basic. The shower curtain I got from Target. And then all the white towels are also from Target. As is the, like, mat. So very beige and very cream. You can see the print up close. I really like that it's not just all white. And then my dad put in this shower head for me, which honestly made me love the shower even more. So very simple, basic. It's not a huge bathroom, very basic. And then we get into my bedroom. Hi, stink. So this is my bedroom. Honestly, guys, this is also one of my favorite places. It came out so good with the affordability of where I got everything. First of all, it's mostly Amazon, but also the color palette and how it flows from the living room to the bedroom. So these pieces are actually sold individual. I just flipped one of them to make it a larger print to cover this wall. It is from Target. Very affordable find. Kept going in and out of stock, and I was really upset that I wasn't going to be able to get my hands on them, but they are here. They also are more green than what they showcase online, which I liked because I wanted more green in my room. So the bed is also very low profile. The nightstand's even lower. So if you like the low profile and if you have good knees to get up out the bed, okay, then this would be a find that I would definitely recommend. It's a boucle material. The bed itself was so affordable, which is why I bought it, because it was in my budget and I wasn't trying to spend $1,000, $2,000 on a bed from West Elm or Crate and Barrel when I could get something very freaking similar. It is a queen size, which fits this space perfectly. I would say my room is a smaller size bedroom, so these nightstands are more narrow. They're very small, like in width, but also they're very low, so you can't really put too much on them, but they do have extra storage, hidden storage, instead of doing a shelf. So I really love these. These are also from Amazon. They came in a set, I think, of 2, and they have different variations of them. The quality is really nice for the price, and I definitely would recommend them. The lamps are also gifted from the same people that gifted me the floor lamp in the living room. I also have this sunset alarm clock. It is a more affordable sound machine sunset alarm to a more popular brand, and this is another Amazon find that was also gifted to me, full transparency. And I have another little diffuser from Dossier. Again, the same one I had when I moved in. Lasted me 4 months so far, which is great. I keep like this little diptyque candle that I'm burning through. And this my dad got me. Girl, I was in 4th grade. Had to be in 4th grade for sure. So I took this out of my LA storage, and she lives right here. The sheets and the satin pillowcases were from Target. The pillow covers and the inserts for these European style ones were from Amazon. These covers on the smaller pillows are from West Elm. The blanket is West Elm, and then the duvet is also West Elm. So I like West Elm's bedding so much. It is more pricey, but I was looking for a color just like this, and they had it, so it was perfect. And then I have the same nightstand with the same lamp and this little charging dock here for my phone and my AirPods. This is also an Amazon find. It is so nice too. So that's what I have as far as my bedroom. Over here, as you could see, I did not want to put a TV in my room, so I just have a blank freaking wall. And I don't really have a problem with that. I love to lay in bed and watch Netflix or YouTube videos on my MacBook. But I will put you guys onto this air filter. I need to replace the filters because I haven't done that since I moved in. But this is another Amazon find. It was gifted to me years ago, and I had one very similar to it in Los Angeles, and I wish I still had the other one because I need to get one for the living room space because it collects all of the dander from pets, the dust. Girl, this room never gets dusty because this thing stays on, and if you're like me and you need white noise and air circulation to like function, then this is gonna be a 10 out of a 10 find. It's also really affordable, so I'm definitely planning on picking up a second one because I don't have a ceiling fan in here, and it is just too quiet without one. Like I need to have a fan blowing air. Okay, so that's my main room, and then I have a closet, like the bedroom closet, and I'm not embarrassed to say this is just for sweats. But I do have like sneakers. It's kind of a mess right now. As you can see, I'm like still reorganizing my IKEA system, but this organizer is so good if you need quick affordable storage, and there's like quite a bit of drawer space, so it works for a little mini dresser as I don't have one in here. These little white shelves came from Target and they are so busted up, but I refuse to rebuy another organization for it when I could upcycle those. So I turned this into cozy lounge, like sweats and stuff, and then all my matching sweats with joggers are hung up here, along with more outerwear and then t-shirts, like pump covers for the gym, and extra bedding and like beach towels and my dirty clothes and whatever. So not the most aesthetic, but very functional for storage, and I'm very happy that I have my den because there's just no way I could fit all my stuff, like absolutely no way. So the closet is really small in this apartment. So yeah, the bedroom just flows into the walkway to the bathroom and then the kitchen. And we're back at the entry because it's an apartment. It's a small space. But that is pretty much my tour, you guys, of my apartment. All right, you guys, that pretty much is a walkthrough and an update on my apartment and basically where I got everything and what it all looks like 4 months after moving in and finally getting settled and finally making my apartment feel like home. I really enjoy this space, and to be honest, I missed living alone again. If you guys don't know, like I moved from LA. I lived there for 8 years on my own. When I was like 20, I moved out there, and then I moved back during the pandemic with my mom for about 3.5, maybe 4 years. So coming out of living with your mom after being on your own and then back on your own in a new city it's been an adjustment, but it's been really nice to have my own space to just do what I want, decorate it how I want, and live in it, and again make it feel like my own space. And I really enjoy the views. Do I enjoy paying the high rent? Actually I do, because it gives me that responsibility and it just feels good to have a grip on life again. So I'm very grateful to be where I'm at right now and to be closer to home and to be able to be down the street from my family and to see them more often is also really nice too, coming from living across the country. And this apartment is probably my favorite apartment out of all of my apartments. I still have my other apartment tours up, you guys. This might have been my 5th or 6th apartment I've ever lived in. So if you want some cringy content, you can go to my Kayla Lachey YouTube channel and watch all my other apartment tours, and you can just see how nice this is as far as the home decor. Okay, but also I've never lived in a high-rise before either, so this is also another change for me, and I really do like it. I didn't think I would miss having like no balcony, but I actually don't mind it, because who wants to clean a balcony? I don't. So I really like having the windows, you guys. Again, if you guys are looking for anything or you have questions on where something is and maybe I forgot to link it, then you can drop a comment down below and let me know what you guys think about the home decor, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.